Hi everyone, today's lesson is on adding and subtracting algebraic expressions. Identify the terms and like terms in the expression. So let's take a look at number 3. We have negative 3 times r plus 8 inside parentheses plus 5 times r minus 1 inside parentheses. So let's identify the terms. So our terms in this algebraic expression is negative 3r, 8, 5r, and 1. Our like terms in this algebraic expression are negative 3r and 5r, 8, and 1. I would like for you to pause the video and try number 2. Play back the video when you are done solving. Number 2, 3 times n minus 1 in parentheses plus 4 minus n inside parentheses. Let's identify the terms. Our terms in this algebraic expression are 3n, 1, 4, and n. Our like terms are 3n and n, 1, and 4. Let's take a look at number 17. It says write an expression that represents the perimeter of the triangle. So here's our triangle. When we are finding the perimeter, we are adding up all the sides. So we are going to take 3 times m minus 2 and add 5 times m minus 2 and then add 2m plus 7. Now we're going to find our like terms. So which terms look the same? So that would be 3m, 5m, and 2m. 3m plus 5m is 8m plus 2m is 10m. Now we're going to add up all the constants. Negative 2 plus a negative 2 is a negative 4. Negative 4 plus 7 is a positive 3. So our perimeter is 10 times m plus 3. Turn the page over and let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 says find the sum. So we have 2 times a minus 3 inside parentheses plus 5 times a minus 6 inside parentheses. So we are going to look for like terms. So we have 2a and 5a. Those are like terms. So 2a plus 5a, that's 7a. Then we have negative 3 plus negative 6. Negative 3 plus negative 6, that's a negative 9. So 7a plus negative 9, or you could write it as 7a minus 9. Find the difference, number 7, find the difference. So we have 6 times d minus 2 inside parentheses minus 3 times d plus 2 inside parentheses. So before we can combine like terms, we are going to change this subtraction statement to an addition statement. So this is how we do that. You're going to write the first set of parentheses. So draw your parentheses. And then you're going to write in there 6 times d minus 2. And then instead of a subtraction sign, you're going to write an addition sign. And when you do that, all the terms in the second set of parentheses are going to become the opposite. So instead of a positive 3 times d, it's going to be a negative 3 times d. Instead of a plus 2, it's going to be a minus 2. Now that we've changed the subtraction statement to an addition statement, now we can combine like terms. So we have 6d plus negative 3d. So that would be a 3d plus, bring down the plus sign, and then combine our constants. Negative 2 plus a negative 2 would be a negative 4. You could also write this algebraic expression as 3 times d minus 4. So either way, it could be written. I would like for you to try numbers 2 and 10. Play back the video when you're done solving. Number 2, find the sum. So we have 7 times q plus 1 inside parentheses plus 9 times q minus 13 inside parentheses. So we're going to combine like terms. So we have 7q plus 9q, so that's 16q, plus, and then we have 1 plus negative 13, so that would be a plus negative 12. Or you could write it as 16q minus 12. Number 10. We have 10 times x minus 1 inside parentheses, and then we have minus 4 times x plus 5 inside parentheses. So before we can combine like terms, we have to change the subtraction statement to an addition statement. So you'd write 10 times x minus 1 inside parentheses. And then you're going to change your subtraction sign to an addition sign. And when you do that, all the terms in the second set of parentheses become the opposite. So instead of a positive 4x, it's going to be a negative 4x. Instead of a plus 5, it's going to be a minus 5. Now we can combine like terms. We have 10 times x plus negative 4 times x. And that would be a positive 6x. Bring down your addition sign, and then combine your constants. We have a negative 1 plus a negative 5, so that would be a negative 6. So you could write it either way. You could write it 6 times x plus a negative 6 or 6 times x minus 6.